Mighty Fizz Chilla. Written and read by Philip Ridley. First day.
Ocean, innit? Me in middle. Not big wet stuff full of fishes. It's where I live, innit? Ocean estate, innit? Big concrete stuff full of people. But now, no people. Scary, innit? Heart, it's punching in my chest. Sweat, it's trickling down my face. Me screaming, where is everybody? Where is...
Everybody! Wake up, Milo Kick. What? You were dreaming. So what? So your moaning was distracting me. Driving a vehicle like this requires concentration. Look at the other cars zooming past. Why ain't this car zooming? It's nothing but a pile of old junk, ain't it, you stupid robot woman? Well, according to the dictionary, responds Dee, the only junk used as a transportation method is a flat-bottom boat used in China. So no, this is not a pile of old junk. It's a pile of old truck. And at the moment, Milo Kick, this particular truck is doing a perfectly adequate job transporting us from London's East End to England's Land's End.
Milo is 13 years old and has sparkling green eyes beneath hooded eyebrows. He has a stocky build, extremely large fists, and he's wearing jeans, trainers, t-shirt, and silver puffer jacket. A red light flashes on the dashboard. Fuel. Dee shoots Milo a look. Does your tank need refilling?
Huh? Petrol?
Food, Milo Kick, food. Dee swerves into the garage.
Do you require nourishment?
Milo thinks. Yeah. Milo says.
No.
As you wish, snaps Dee, jumping out of the truck.
Robot woman does not ask twice.
DD6 is 65 years old, tall, thin, and wearing pinstripe trousers and lace-up shoes. Her hair is grey and cut in a straight line above the ears. Her face is covered with tiny wrinkles and has small beady eyes and round-rimmed spectacles. Milo takes a mobile from his pocket.
It's me, sweetie. Mum.
Don't call me sweetie.
But you are my sweetie.
Oh, don't give me aggro, Mum. I can feel the fizzy wasps coming on, all buzzing in me head. They'll make me say nasty things.
Don't blame your vile temper on fizzy wasps. It's you. You. Oh, Milo, you used to be Mummy's little angel, but now you're Mummy's little monster.
Shut it, Mum. I'm going away for a week. That's what you wanted, to get rid of me.
He turns the mobile off and retreats into his hood. Dee gets back into the truck and plonks a Coke and bag of crisps in Milo's lap. Milo thinks, thanks, Dee. Milo says,
We're here, Milo Kick. You'll need this.
Dee thrusts something into his hand.
It's a torch. No street lights here, you know.
Milo grabs a sports bag and clambers out of the truck.
Dark, innit? And that smell. It's like the fish counter in the supermarket. And what's that noise? Sounds big and empty, like the lift shaft in the flats.
Now be careful. We're on top of a cliff. Cliff? That's correct. A cliff by the sea.
Is it a big cliff?
You mean, is it a high cliff? Well, yes, it is. Very. And our house is perilously close to the edge. Stop, Milo Kick, stop!
What? Is it the edge of the cliff?
No. It's the edge of the moat.
Huh?
A ditch full of water that usually surrounds a castle.
Yeah, right, castle. Milo shines his torch and sees walls made of big stones, and further up, turrets.
A castle, innit? Well, not quite. The moat and turrets have been added to the house to make it resemble a castle.
She starts turning a handle.
What are you up to?
I'm lowering the drawbridge. Oh, just look, Milo Kick. Look and learn.
A wooden door comes down, until it becomes
A bridge, innit? Why's the house so dark?
asked Milo, stepping onto the rickety wood.
Ain't nobody home.
Of course somebody's home, snaps Dee, taking a bunch of keys from her pocket, inserting one into the door and turning the lock.
Oh, come inside, Milo Kick. Come inside.
Milo steps inside and sees...
Biggest light shade I've ever clapped eyes on. All made of sparkly glass. Tinkling like ice cubes in a fizzy drink, and shelves full of tiny glass animals. All twinkling, and look, there, beside the stairway. It's a desk like
A hotel, innit? It's a guest house. It's called Avalon Rise.
Dee slams a hand on the counter bell.
We are here, Cressida Bell. Cressida Bell. Cressida Bell. Oh, where is that female of the species? Aha! Here she is.
there, at the top of the stairs. Like a Polaroid developing, only coming out of black stuff, not white. Hair all whirling round like ice cream in a cone, and it's a strange colour. Sort of pinky blue, and a face like crinkly skin on cold custard. And her dress is long and green as moss on concrete. She's wearing sunglasses and holding a stick. Oh, it's a white stick. That means she's
Blind, innit?
Oh, is that his voice? Gulps Cressida.
Well, it's certainly not mine, Cressida Bell.
Oh, it is. She taps her way down the stairs, moving with surprising agility considering her size.
She's fat, innit?
Oh, yes, I am. I weigh more than a whale after banqueting on 7 octopuses. She glides up to Milo, every inch of her quivering and trembling. Oh, let me touch you, beloved.
She smells like flowery air freshener. There's makeup in her wrinkles, and I don't want her to touch me.
Back off, innit?
But I need to feel your face, beloved. It's how I get to know what you look like.
Nah!
Milo stares into her dark glasses. He can see his own face glaring back. 2 spiteful eyes in a dark hood. For a moment, he wonders who this vicious boy is.
Don't smother him, Cressida Bell. Friend of his mum's you might be, but Milo Kick does not know you from Adam. Act like a sensible human being, and not a melodramatic wedding cake.
Oh, I'm sorry, beloved. You must want to get to your room. She taps her stick on the reception desk. Number 1, Dee. Room number 1.
I know, Cressida Bell. I know.
Dee takes a key from the wall and hands it to Milo.
Now, Cressida Bell, will you kindly show him where room number 1 is?
With pleasure, says Cressida, going up the stairs. Follow me. Oh, by the way, beloved, I've had your mum on the phone. Cressida turns into a corridor. Your mum is very, very worried. Ring her before you go to bed. Yes, your room is here, I think. Yes. Now, in you go.
Wallpaper with all sorts of sea stuff in it. Ships, whales, dolphins. And look, lots of tiny glass ornaments. Animals again, same as downstairs. And a huge bed with a wooden frame.
You've got a 4-poster bed, beloved. And through this door here, you see, your very own bathroom. She points her stick at a painting above the bed. And what do you think of that? It's all my own work, beloved. I did it years ago, before I became this blind old hippopotamus. Dee got it into her head to put it up there. The painting is called Merlin and the Boy King. It's from the legend of King Arthur. You see the old man over there? That's Merlin in his cave. And this boy on the other side of the painting, that's the future King of England.
Boring, ain't it?
Boring? Oh, beloved, how can you find such a story boring?
All stories are boring, just like you.
Oh, well, I certainly don't mean to be boring.
Well, you are. Where's the telly?
Oh, we haven't got a television.
Boring. Where's the computer? We haven't got a computer. Boring, boring, boring. Well, let me help you unpack at least. Nah, back off, back off. Oh, beloved, why are you so angry with me? Don't have to tell you anything. Leave me alone. But, oh, I've been looking forward to chatting to you. Not gonna chat to you. Not gonna chat to anyone. What's all the shouting about, Milo Kick? The whole of Cornwall can hear you. You're boring too, ain't it? Goodness, what a temper, Milo Kick. Just as his mum told us, Dee. Mum, you've been talking behind me back. Don't. Ain't you beloved? Ain't never seen your fat, ugly mush before. I'm only here 'cause Mum phoned and said, take that kid off me hands. He's changed into something I don't like. Not true, beloved. Incorrect, Milo Kick. Is true, is correct. Don't lie to me, you silly old wrinklies. I'm not Mum's little angel anymore. I'm a monster! And with that, Milo pulls his hood down off his head. An interesting haircut, Milo Kick. Oh, what, Dee? What does it look like? It's been shaved at the sides, Cressida Bell. It is just a black ridge of hair now, like a horse's mane. A Mohican, ain't it? Oh, beloved! Your mother told me you'd done something silly to your hair, but I never thought you'd become half boy, half stallion. Get out! Get out! Out!
Can't control it now. Fizzy Waff's making me pick things up and...
No, beloved, not the glass animals. They belong to my dear papa. Out! All right, beloved, all right. We're going.
Gonna lock door too.
And stay out. I don't want to see you. You fat and thin piles of old bones and totally naff haircuts. Just leave me alone. I don't need anyone. For a while, Milo leans against the door, his heart pounding so hard it shakes his chest. Gradually, the pounding loses strength. He goes over to the tray Dee had brought up and sees a plate of casserole, a slice of apple pie, and a can of Coke. Propped against the can is a small card with a view of the ocean, white surf, seagulls, a blazing sunset. It says, Dearest beloved, Dee and I are both so happy to have you with us. I hope you have a wonderful time exploring this part of the world. Love, Cressida. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Milo notices the remnants of the glass ornaments he had thrown. Half a dolphin, an eagle's head, a dragon's tail, all shattered and cracked. And suddenly, he hurls himself on the bed and punches the pillow. Don't want to be like this. Don't want to be controlled by the fizzy wasps. Don't want to smash and kick and say nasty things. Want to be how I was before. Want to get rid of the monster inside. Someone help me. Please. Anyone. Help me. Help me. Help me. Second day. Wake up, Milo Kick. What? Come down to the dining room at once. What for? Breakfast. Ain't going down, innit? I'm gonna stay in me room all day. Go away. Very well, Milo Kick. Milo gazes out of the window.
All smoky white outside, innit? Can't see anything. Can hear stuff, though. What's that noise? Sounds like squeaky bike brakes. It's seagulls.
Beloved! What? Your breakfast is getting cold, beloved. Milo thinks. I'm starving. Milo says, I ain't hungry. Well, I'll just leave it here, outside your room, beloved. Just leave me alone.
As you wish, beloved, as you wish. It's a trap, innit? They're gonna jump on me when I grab the tray from outside. Can't hear them, though. Oh, yeah. I think I'll just open the door and see what the breakfast looks like. That's all. Just see what it looks like. Bacon, fried egg, baked beans, sausage, toast. Well, perhaps I'll have a little nibble. I'll drag it inside and...
Milo sits, eating breakfast, and looking out of the window. All he can see is...
horror film smoke, innit?
He looks at the painting above the bed, the boy kneeling at the feet of the old wizard. The walls of the cave are covered with paintings of strange animals, mermaids, unicorns, a serpent, and in the background, sand and shells have been shaped into a dolphin.
I'm so bored, innit?
30 minutes later, Milo lays on the unmade bed and stares at his mobile phone. He wonders if his mum has left a message.
Who wants to hear her telling me what trouble I am anyway, innit? Well, let's check.
Milo, it's me, Mum. Oh, how could you just hang up on me like that? We've got to talk, Milo.
No, we ain't, Mum.
Otherwise we'll just... Well, I'm not having you turn into some monstrous brute like... Oh, well, of course you know who I blame, don't you?
Oh, don't say it, Mum, don't say it.
Mojo Fluke.
Oh,
I told you not to go near him, Milo, didn't I? That boy is nothing but trouble. Big, big trouble. But would you listen to Mummy? Oh, no. And look what happened. Milo throws the phone out of the window and into the moat.
I know what Mum thinks. She thinks that 5 months ago I became mates with Mojo and then I turned into a monster. Well, it ain't that easy, Mum. It ain't the whole story. I ain't ever going to tell the whole story. Not to you, not to anyone, not ever. I just want the whole world to leave me alone.
One hour later, Milo looks out of the window. The sun is high, patches of blue appearing in the sky, and the mist is...
pulling back like a sheet off a bed, innit? Can see more and more. Rocks. A tree.
10 minutes later.
Milo kick. What? It's lunch.
Dee rattles the handle impatiently.
Oh, do unlock the door, Milo kick. We've got no secrets here.
Milo thinks. Me. I have. Milo says.
Clear off, robot woman.
5 minutes later.
Beloved. What? I'll leave your lunch outside the door for you here. It's refreshing salmon salad. And Dee tells me the mist has risen now. You must have a look. You're boring me again, innit?
Milo drags the tray into his room. The fish is succulent and tinged with lemon. The lettuce is as fresh and crunchy as green ice. Milo eats everything, then watches the flies settle on the fish bones. Milo sits by the open window.
Ow, wait. Look. Who's that?
On the edge of the cliff, thrashing his arms, is a man. He's tall and in his mid-60s. His white hair is whiplashing in the sea breeze. He has a short beard and a face so ravaged it appears to be hacked from stone. He's wearing a white singlet vest, revealing a very hairy chest, and a kilt, revealing muscular and very, very hairy legs. There's a black patch over his left eye, and as this man thrashes his arms, he's yelling at the ocean.
Catch ye! Oh,
Curse who? What?
Curse ye!
Curse what? What's he saying?
And then the man freezes. The grey hairs on his shoulders bristle like a cat's whiskers. With a feral growl, he spins round and glares in Milo's direction.
Hide behind the curtain, quick!
The old man's eyes are like bloodshot ping-pong balls.
Hope he can't see me. Oh, I mustn't move. I mustn't move.
I need to collect your trays, Milo Kick.
Milo peeks back through the curtains and...
Oh, the man's gone.
Who is he?
Milo calls through the door.
I just got sight of a bloke on the cliff and who is he? Can't hear a word through this door, Milo Kick. I am perfectly prepared to answer your questions, but I've got to be able to hear them first.
Don't want to let her in, but I want to know who that bloke is.
Yeah, come in then. Now the man, Dee, the man. What man? Shouting at the ocean, innit? Oh, him. I'm afraid we don't talk about him. You said you'd answer me questions. You said. All right, calm down, you and your temper. I'll tell you what you want to know about that disgraceful male of the species, but only if you let me clean this room. And you, yes, you, Milo Kick, take a bath. Have we got a deal?
Yeah, right.
You in that bath, Milo Kick?
Calls Dee from the bedroom.
Yeah, listen. Very well. That man is the wildest male of the species I have ever had the misfortune to meet. He can be seen most days knee-deep in the waves, clutching his harpoon and crying, "Curse ye." Where does he live, innit? In a cave. Cave?
Milo jumps out of the bath, wraps a towel around him, and dashes into the bedroom.
What do you mean he lives in a cave, innit? Careful, Milo Kick. There might still be shards of glass stuck to the carpet. Sit on the bed while I hoover. Quick, quick. Where is it, Dee, the cave? Oh, down the shore a little way. What direction, innit? Now listen to me, Milo Kick. You are not to go anywhere near that scandalous male of the species. If you see him, close your eyes. If you hear him, put your fingers in your ears. If you find yourself dreaming about him, wake up and recite Einstein's theory of relativity. Dinner, Einstein's, whatever you said. The 7 times table will do nicely. But I want to know more. Well, you'll have to ask Cressida Bell. She was always more fascinated by the captain than me. Captain, innit? Oh, didn't I tell you? His name's Captain Jellicoe.
Me, looking out of the window. Look, the sky's getting all orange. Clouds like yellow feathers. Oh, where's Cressida? Ah, it's dinner, innit? Cressida's sure to come up now. She'll bring me a tray of food, then I can ask her about Captain Jellicoe. Why is he cursing at the sea? Why is he living in the cave? Oh, I can hear him rattle knives and forks downstairs. I don't want to go downstairs, but if they ain't going to come up here and... Oh, I've got to find out more about Captain Jellicoe. I must!
Slowly, Milo opens the door. As warily as walking a tightrope over shark-infested water, he makes his way down the corridor and...
Me, walking downstairs. Me, in the hallway. Me, standing by the dining room door.
Cressida and Dee are sitting at a round table. Both women are nattering and eating.
Watcha, innit?
Oh, what a joy to have you join us, beloved. Dee's cooked cod in parsley sauce, peas and boiled potatoes.
Milo hovers in the doorway.
I don't want to eat.
Then why are you here, beloved?
I want you to tell me.
About what?
About him.
Well, who, beloved?
About the captain.
The captain? Why, how did you find out about him?
Milo Kick saw the captain this morning, on the cliff, acting like a hysterical haddock again. Correction, haddock have more sense.
Oh, really, Dee? You're too hard on that man. True, he does have his wild side. But there's a certain charm as well.
Ha! He's about as charming as an elephant poo. Correction, elephant poo is better company.
I'm afraid, beloved, Dee is not a fan of the captain.
Milo's mind is racing with so many questions, he hardly knows where to begin.
Just tell me about him. Please, Cressida. Tell me.
Imagine this, begins Cressida, her dark glasses glinting in the candlelight. I'm on the top of the cliff, wind all around me, above me, clouds churning, swirling, my stick, it's blown from my hands, and then, thunder! Beloved, the skies are exploding, rain, who will save me from this tempest?
Oh, stop frothing, Cressida Bell. The boy wants facts. Listen to me, Milo Kick. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Cressida Bell decides to go for her usual stroll. That afternoon, however, she's had one sherry too many.
Lies, Dee.
Facts, Cressida, facts. Cressida is walking, or should I say, staggering along the cliff. She comes to the steps that lead down to the beach, usually perfectly safe, except this time, being out of her skull, she slips on...
I slipped on an enchanting seashell.
You slip on seagull poo. She twists her ankle. She falls to the ground in a gentle drizzle. And that is all, Milo Kick.
I'm not saying another word. Not one single word. Not with her in the room, beloved.
Dee gets to her feet.
I'll start clearing the table. That's all I'm here for, anyway. A skivvy.
She takes the dirty plates to the kitchen.
Now imagine this, beloved. An old blind woman, though looking 20 years younger and as glamorous as any opera singer, clutching the edge of the cliff in the middle of the worst tempest known to mankind. And then... a hand.
A hand?
It grasped me by the wrist, beloved. The most manly grip I've ever felt. And then, oh, beloved, I'm being lifted.
Must have had a forklift truck with him, sneers Dee, striding back into the room. Try some cod, Milo Kick.
And she strides out again, taking dirty cutlery with her.
Just tell me, Cressida. Please.
Imagine this, beloved. I'm laying on top of the cliff. Saved, beloved, saved. And as I lay there, the tempest fades, birds start singing. Oh, I smell flowers again, and the most masculine voice I've ever heard, in an accent that is a bit of this, a smidgen of that, a pinch of the other. It asks me, are ye all right, most pretty lady?
Blind too, was he?
Dee returns to collect the remains of the crockery.
Go on, Cressida,
pleads Milo, cramming a potato and the remains of the cod into his mouth.
Don't stop, please.
I'm being carried, beloved, carried by my saviour. Who are you, I ask? And that most masculine and strangely accented of voices replies, why, I be Captain Jellicoe, most pretty lady, and I be a stranger to these shores. A stranger to these shores, innit?
I tell him the location of Avalon Rise. The drawbridge is up, but oh, he leaps across, the strength and agility of a stallion. He lays me on the sofa, beloved. I tell him, you must be my guest here. You must have my special room. Room number 1.
Number 1, innit? The captain. He stayed in my room.
He did, beloved, and oh, he adored it there. But that night, I hear a scream!
Who is it?
It's the captain. I rush to his room. I open the door, and he's... Oh!
What?
He's thrashing about, beloved. The sheets are wet with sweat. He's in the midst of a terrible nightmare. And he's shrieking, curse ye, curse ye, curse ye.
Can you blame him? Sneers Dee, putting a bowl of rice pudding on the table. Seeing your ugly mush in his room in the middle of the night must have scared him witless.
That's it. I'm not staying here to be insulted. I'm retiring to my boudoir. I refuse to be insulted by this robot woman.
What about your rice pudding, Cressida Bell?
Put it on your head.
Cressida strides towards the door.
It was your fault he left, DD6. Don't forget that.
Have you finished your fish, Milo Kick?
Oh, yeah.
Some rice pudding, then.
I want facts, Dee. Not pudding.
Well, what particular facts, not pudding, do you require?
Why was it your fault the captain left?
Very well. Fact 1. Nightmares every night, screams and torn sheets. Fact 2. Wading out into the sea, then stomping back in here with his muddy boots on. Fact 3. Scrawling meaningless things on the wall above his bed, ruining the wallpaper. She leans towards Milo, eyes blazing. Chaos! That's what that man brought to this house. Chaos, Milo Kick. Chaos!
And so you told him to clear off?
That is factually accurate, yes.
What did Cressida say?
Oh, there were tears and tantrums. That woman's always been soft when it comes to male of the species. Especially male of the species with thighs like tugboats and hairy shoulders. But I said, either he goes or I go.
And she chose the captain?
Eventually, yes. Milo heads for the door.
You know,
He says,
Cressida tells stories better than you. Just the facts are boring without a bit of froth.
in his room, Milo sits on his bed and thinks.
Captain Jellicoe in this room, just like me, scrawling things on the wall. The wall above the bed. But above the bed, it's that painting. Cressida said Dee put it. Of course! The painting is covering where Captain Jellicoe scratched into the wall.
Milo stands up on the bed and removes the painting from the wall. Scratched, as if clawed by a savage animal, are 3 letters. M-F-C.
What's it mean? What secrets you got, Captain Jellicoe? Why are you cursing, Captain Jellicoe? Why are you stabbing at waves, Captain Jellicoe? And why? Oh, why'd you write M-F-C? And why? Why? Why?
3rd day. Ah, good morning, Milo Kick. I'm glad to see you've come down for breakfast like a civilized male of the species. Do you want your eggs scrambled or fried?
Yeah, fried. Just like yesterday.
Well, I don't know if I can fry them just like yesterday, but I'll certainly do them in a similar fashion. Milo sits at the table and looks out of the window.
Everything looks so bright and, well, clean. Like everything's been polished, innit?
Fuel, announces Dee, putting a plate of breakfast in front of him.
Don't Cressida want any grub? The Queen of Sheba refuses to come down after that nonsense last night. I'm about to take this breakfast tray up to her now. Me? Can I take the tray up? Oh. Very well, Milo Kick.
Who is it?
Me!
Oh, beloved, enter, enter.
She's in a bed like mine, 4-poster, and Cressida, she's wearing a big frilly nightgown and smiling wide. Yeah, smiling really wide at me.
I got your breakfast, innit?
Oh, how thoughtful. Lay the tray here, on the bed in front of me, beloved. Now will you wait and chat with me while I eat? Pretty please?
Milo thinks.
Exactly what I want.
Milo says,
Yeah, if you like.
Feel free to look around my boudoir, beloved. I'm sure there's lots of things that will interest you. Go on, go on, go on.
Look at all this stuff. Here, on the window ledge. Shells. Didn't know they came this big. This one's like a crash helmet. Hang on, no time for all this. Gotta ask about the captain.
Cressida, will you tell me some more about...
Are you looking at the phoenix, beloved?
The what?
The wooden phoenix. See it? Such glorious carving. Every feather in the wings is perfectly formed. Oh, you do know what a phoenix is, don't you, beloved?
Nah.
A phoenix is a mythical bird that burnt itself in a funeral pyre and, oh, it rose from the ashes. Renewed youth. Imagine, beloved, renewed youth.
Yeah, very interesting. But what I really want to know about is the captain.
It's got a secret compartment in its chest. You see, beloved, you can unlock the phoenix and keep something utterly, utterly special inside. That's how the object gets its full name, the Phoenix of Secrets. It was given to me as a gift. Can you guess by who?
The captain?
Oh, no, beloved. By someone far more special than that. The Phoenix of Secrets was a gift from your mum.
Mum?
She was about your age at the time.
My age?
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Mums can't be young. Mums just exist to be mums.
Well, yeah.
Well, wrong. Your mum was once a beautiful 14-year-old girl. Look in that drawer, beloved. You see, in my bedside cabinet, you see it there? There's a photo album. Get it for me, please.
Milo opens the drawer and sees a large leather-bound book. He puts it in Cressida's lap. Cressida counts through the pages.
Now, here, beloved. Take a look at this.
Milo sees a photo of a girl wearing a dress covered with mermaids. The girl's hair is decorated with 2 seashell clips. She is standing on the drawbridge and smiling.
Your mum, beloved.
This is weird, innit? Ain't never seen Mum wearing anything except, well, Mum's baggy jeans and t-shirt. Ain't never seen her smiling like this. Yeah, that's it. Never seen Mum look so...
She's happy, innit?
Oh, yes. Yes, she was. With me, she was very happy, beloved. It's only when he appeared her mood changed.
He?
Cressida turns a page.
Him, your mum's dad.
You're me granddad, innit?
The photo shows a large, bald man with a bulbous red nose. He is wearing a suit covered in black and white squares.
He looks funny, innit?
He was funny. Or at least he thought so, beloved. He was a comedian.
The first thing he ever said to me was, "You're a fat one, ain't you, love? If I had to carry you across that drawbridge, it would take 2 trips." Don't laugh, beloved. That's not funny. It's cruel. It's vulgar. Just like the man himself. Ugh. She shudders so violently the whole bed shakes. I remember when I saw him for the first time.
You saw?
Oh, I wasn't always this monumental mole. I fell and struck my silly head, beloved. The sudden jolt, it did something to my eyes. Oh, I forget the details of that now. Now, do you want to hear about when I first met your granddad or not?
Oh, yeah.
Milo taps the photo.
Where were you when you first met him, me granddad?
I was at the reception desk. It was late in the evening. That's when I came face to face with Checker Kick.
Checker? Me granddad was called Checker.
He was, beloved. And he says, "You got a room, Mrs.?" I reply, "I have. And it's Miss." He says, "I went to the posh hotel in town, and they're far too pricey. Some toff there told me your rooms are cheap." "Cheap?" I gasp. "Well, we charge lower rates because we're not near to the centre of town, but I do assure you my rooms are most tasteful and—" "Stop the hype and give us one, miss," he interrupts. "All I want is a place to kip and poo. I won't be here much. I'm working on the pier." Oh. Do you know what a pier is, beloved?
Nah.
A pier is a structure that goes out into the sea for people to walk along. Oh, the pier was splendid. It had shops and a small theatre at the end. Oh, gone now. Gone.
Gone where?
Washed away, beloved. The cliffs, you see, are being constantly battered by sea and wind. Erosion, beloved. Why, once, one summer long ago, in the middle of the night, crash!
What's going on?
A section of the cliff had crumbled into the sea. The very earth shook. The glass ornaments here vibrated and tinkled. Oh, poor Papa. He never got over the shock. Within 7 years, my Papa was dead.
Keep telling me about Mum. What happened after you first saw Checker Kick?
Oh, you see what stories are like a Russian doll sometimes.
What's that?
A Russian doll is lots and lots of dolls, one inside the other. You start with a big one, open that up, and inside a smaller one, open that up, and inside
a smaller one.
Bravo, beloved, bravo! And so it is with stories. Inside every one story is another story.
So the story then, the story. Tell me more, pretty please.
Ha-ha! Pretty please now, is it? Well, who can resist that? Suitcases!
Suitcases?
Imagine this. I'm at the reception desk. Checker Kick is standing in front of me. I'm so insulted by his vulgar nature, I'm about to refuse him a room when... Oh, there.
What?
It's a girl.
Mum!
Your mum it is. She's got red hair, in need of a good brushing, I hasten to add. And she's wearing scruffy jeans and a man's shirt and men's shoes. Oh, by the size of them, I say they were her dad's cast-offs. Worse still, she's struggling with... Can you guess, beloved, can you guess?
Suitcases!
Bravo, beloved, bravo! Your mum's hands are covered in blisters. She's whimpering with pain. "Shut up, you," growls Mr. Kick. Then looks at me and winks. Kids, huh? More trouble than a fart in a spacesuit. Oh, dear.
Did you give him a room?
Oh, what else could I do, beloved? That poor girl needed somewhere to stay. Later, I could hear him. "Clean me boots, kid. Oh, iron me shirt, kid. Oh, dear. Wash me pants, kid." Oh, it was horrible. Finally, I could stand it no longer. I went up to give him a piece of my mind.
Yeah, go for it.
I knocked on his door. Your mum opened it. Oh, how sad and scared she looked. And then there he is, Checker, fast asleep on a bed, or should I say on 2 beds. For that selfish vulgarian had pulled the 2 two single beds together and made one big bed just for him. He was making his own daughter sleep in the bathtub. Oh, that horrible, horrible man.
Poor Mum, innit?
There was the stench of whiskey everywhere, beloved. Quite revolting. Then I realized Checker was unconscious. I said to the girl, "You must be hungry." She said, "I am." "Come down with me," I told her. "I'll make you a nice sandwich and a glass of milk." We nattered late into the night. Your mum tells me all about her life. They live out of suitcases, travelling from theatre to theatre.
Oh, you gotta help her?
Oh, I do, beloved. Believe me, I do.
How, innit?
Next day, I say to Mr. Kick, "Mr. Kick, you can stay here for nothing. On one condition, your daughter must help me with the chores." But of course, beloved, I had no intention of making your mum work. But, well, I knew a skinflint like Mr. Kick couldn't refuse a deal like that.
So, he agreed?
Of course. Every day, Mr. Kick went off to the theatre, and, oh, I was left with the wonderful Fliss.
Fliss?
Oh, that is your mum's name, beloved.
Yeah, I know, it just sounds odd, innit?
Well, odd or not, let me tell you this. When Fliss and I first met, oh, it was one of the happiest times of my life.
What sort of stuff did you get up to then?
Everything, beloved. We walked along the beach collecting seashells. We read poetry. We went landscape painting. Oh, how your mum adored painting.
She did?
Oh, yes. We'd sit on the cliff top and paint the ocean and the ships and the gulls. Oh, we were so utterly, utterly happy. I brushed her hair for her every morning and made her a dress. That one in the photo, you see? I made that. I gave her those seashell hair clips, too. Oh, Fliss was... Oh, she was the daughter I never had. But summer had to end.
You mean Fliss, me mum? She left you?
The pier closed, beloved. And that vulgar man was moving off to another theatre. Oh, how I cried the day your mum departed. To see her struggling with those suitcases once again. Get a move on, kid. We've got to be in Manchester by evening, kid. Oh, dear.
You should have thumped him one, innit?
I wanted to, beloved, believe me. But instead, I hugged Fliss as hard as I could. Write to me, I told her. Avalon Rise is your home now. And do you know what she replied, beloved? What? She said, "You are the mum I've never had." Oh, and with that my Fliss left. Oh, poor mum, poor mum. I know, beloved, I know. Oh, I was inconsolable for weeks. And then a parcel came through the post.
The Phoenix of Secrets, innit?
Exactly. Fliss had seen it in a shop and she thought I'd like it. She wrote me such a lovely letter, too. Oh, beloved, have a look in the drawer. It's in a lavender envelope.
Same colour as your hair, sneers Dee, striding into the room.
I want your breakfast things, Cressida Bell, and I am not going to come up again. You don't have to. Beloved's taking the tray down for me. And knock next time, storming into my world unannounced. It's an outrage.
You liked it when Captain Jellicoe stormed in.
He was thrilling.
Thrilling? Ha! That man was nothing but a weirdy-beardy.
Weirdy-beardy? Why, you vicious old bag of bones. The captain was here because he loved me.
You're a romantic fool, Cressida Bell. And romance never got anyone anything except a broken heart.
Fancy calling the captain a weirdy-beardy, beloved. That brave, brave man.
Is the captain is he a sea captain?
I never found out anything about the captain's private life, beloved.
What?
Nothing at all. Oh, only one thing. The captain was hunting.
Hunting what?
A monster. a monster, ain't it?
Oh, shush, beloved, shush. We don't want Dee to hear. Now listen. That poor man had been hurt by a terrible creature, and now he's in search of it. Oh, the food parcel. What? Oh, beloved, listen. The captain. Oh, I only hope I'm not too late. Too late for what, innit? This must be our secret, beloved. Come closer. Ever since the captain was banished by that dried-out fig downstairs, I've been leaving food for him.
Where, Gracie?
On the dining room windowsill. So I'm going to wrap some of my breakfast up in this napkin like this, and now, beloved, will you sneak downstairs and put it on the windowsill for the captain?
Yeah,
Milo declares, rushing for the door. You are my knight in shining armour. My knight in shining armour.
Me, standing in the dining room. Me, trying to look innocent. Me, watching Dee walk up and stare at me.
What are you up to, Milo Kick?
What? Oh, just watching.
Watching what, exactly?
I'm just watching the sea. It's very...
What?
It's very romantic.
Romantic?
Splutters Dee. She strides into the hallway and starts dusting, murmuring,
It's just water. Lots of H2O.
She turns her back to dust the clock.
Me, rushing to the window. Me, putting food parcel on sill. Me, rushing back to where I was standing.
May I clean your room, Milo Kick? What? Oh, yeah, go on. There's no need to sound quite so enthusiastic. Anyone would think you were glad to get rid of me.
I am. I'm going to hide behind this chair. I'm going to wait for the captain. Me. Been here for 20 minutes. Me got pins and needles in me leg. Me afraid Dee's going to come back any second and all. Wait. There. A figure approaching. It's him. It's Captain Jellicoe.
Captain Jellicoe sneaks up to the edge of the moat, looks round warily, then, with one almighty leap, jumps across the moat, kilt flapping, grey hair thrashing, and grabs the food parcel, turns round and leap, flap, thrash, lands on the other side and runs away.
Follow him, any. Quick, out into the hall and...
And where do you think you are going, Milo Kick?
I'm just going for a walk, innit? See ya.
Wait, Milo Kick, wait. Be back for lunch. And one more thing.
Dee gets a straw hat from behind the counter.
You must wear this.
Oh, no.
Yes. Do you want a lecture on the dangers of too much sunlight?
No.
Gimme. Here, I'll put it on. All right? There. See ya. And another thing. Do not go anywhere near Captain Jellicoe. Deal?
Yeah, deal. Me, running, across the top of the cliff. Oh, where's the captain gone? Wind in me face, fish finger smell. Oh, where's the captain? Ah, there he is. He's walking down those steps to the beach, innit?
Milo can hear the old man muttering to himself, and see him wave a fist in the direction of the ocean. Milo reaches the beach, his feet crunching into sand and shingle.
Me following the captain. Me hearing seagulls.
Occasionally, the captain senses something and snaps his head round, glaring and snarling.
Hide, quick.
Milo jumps behind a moss-covered rock.
What's the captain up to now?
Captain Jellicoe has picked up a piece of driftwood. He studies it for a moment, then clutches the wood under his arm and strides forward. He walks right into...
a hole in the cliff, innit? Like a big black mouth, the size of a car, and it swallowed the captain in one gulp. It's a cave, innit? Me, creeping up to the cave. Hang on, what's this?
A sign has been stuck into the sand. Keep out everyone.
Heart punching in me chest. Blood, faster than water down a plug hole. But I gotta go in. I just gotta go in. It's so dark. Everything sounds like sticking me head underwater. Eyes getting used to dark now. Beginning to see him.
Captain Jellicoe lights a tiny oil lamp, and the flickering light reveals...
Rock, innit? Rock everywhere. Rock covered in green, slimy stuff. And in the far corner, piles of driftwood. And in the middle of the cave...
A boat!
gasps Milo. He slams his hand over his mouth, but it's already too late.
Who be there?
Roars Captain Jellicoe. Milo presses himself tightly against the rock.
If someone be there, ye better announce yourself. Otherwise there'll be hellfire and brimstone to pay.
Me heart pounding. Me blood whooshing.
Slowly, and muttering, "Ah, hearing things I be," the captain sits at a rock and opens the food parcel.
The boat, it's all made of driftwood. All shapes and sizes, all nailed together. And, oh look, the captain's taking his vest off and...
The captain's whole back is a whirling, swirling, tattooed sea of mermaids, whales, dolphins and turtles. Milo can't help gasping out loud.
Ah, ye scallywag ye!
The captain spins round and grabs Milo by the scruff of the neck.
How dare ye! Help! No one can help ye here. Ye are alone. You hear me? Alone, alone.
The captain lifts Milo into the air by the scruff of his neck.
Don't hurt me any. Hurt ye? Hurt ye? Why, I'm not gonna hurt ye. Just tell me what ye be doing here. I was curious. Curious? No, well, don't be curious about me. It's dangerous to be curious about me. Now, get out, and never return for as long as ye live.
Captain Jellicoe lets go of Milo's torn shirt and... Milo hits the ground.
Get ye out.
I should go. I know, I should. He don't want me here, and this is his cave, not mine. He just scared me so much I nearly pooed me pants. And yet... Oh, there's so many things I want to know, innit? What's the captain hunting? What did it do to him? Does it live in the sea? And why is he building a boat? Oh, I'll never know the answers to any of this if I go. So...
Captain? Shiver me timbers, are ye still here? But I want to ask you. Out, laddie, I said out!
Oh, what can I say? I've got it. Might be dangerous, but... Oh, here goes.
N-F-C. Innit?
End of side 1.